Black is back. Okay, it's random rant time because I just don't know what the fuck to talk about, so I'm just gonna make a video of me just, standing here, saying whatever comes to mind. Yeah, we wake up and it's the same day, and you feel like you gotta prove something. You feel like you gotta try to make some meaning in what's happened. You feel like you're not worthy of the people that love you. You feel like you don't love them enough. You feel like it's wrong or weird to love them. You're always questioning everything. Every time you ever have any kind of inclination whatsoever, you're saying to yourself, well, does this really matter, or is this what's the meaning behind this? Struggling to figure out what the hell's going on. At the same time, not really giving a fuck. Putting up with these people that knowingly cause problems, knowing that there's nothing you can do about it because there's always going to be ignorance. Wondering why you don't just be like them, and then mad at yourself for feeling like that. Wondering what people really get out of it, even though you already kind of know. Wondering why in the hell everything seems to be momentary, and then you gotta strive for things again. Nothing can ever just be blissful and just stay that way. Always getting put down for things that don't resonate with other people. Everything about being about control and that paper that we create, because we create everything. Feeling one way one moment and feeling another way another moment. Knowing that if you do something wrong, people just turn on you forever and they'll never forgive you and all. And they're like crap like that. Being made fun of for trying to be a good person and trying to be helpful. Just, yeah. You just, work out. You gotta get some exercise. Why? What if I don't want to? Well, then you're lazy. Some people like doing that. Let everybody do what they want to do. Everything's about struggling and trying to find meaning and realizing that there is no meaning unless you think there's meaning, and then the meaning is that we're just, I am, that we're just here, consciousness. We create everything and we can experience whatever we want. But people like to complicate things. The mind likes to complicate things. Your emotions usually get in the way of whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. People will put stuff against you and never get out of your ass about it. It's just, why do I gotta give a fuck about this stuff, man? Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Does anything really matter unless you think it matters? Nothing matters. We bring everything into light out of the darkness. We're always coming out of our little rabbit hole trying to find our little carrot and hoping that nobody shoots us. That's Matrix, We just want to go back down the hole into Wonderland and, fuck it, screw it, go back to sleep, whatever. Out into space, get sucked away by black holes out there too. They're everywhere. They're in space and they're on the Earth. And yeah, of course, if you believe in the white hole where it just, light, I don't know quite how light holes work. Expellers of light, or they just implode light. I don't know. Who gives a fuck? But everything always seems to be like trying to go somewhere else. Nothing can just be happy where it is. Always striving for things. Can't just be happy and just love each other and help each other. No, that's silly. That's lame. That's too easy. And things gotta be difficult. Yeah. Why? Oh, because it just does. Because it just does. It just is. See, it always comes back to it just is. I am consciousness. Always coming back to just, it is what it is. And that's basically what God is. It's like, it is what it is. And, God can be good and evil. Yin yang, light and dark, cold, hot. And people don't want to hear that. It's like, well, if God created everything, that means he creates this devil thing or whatever. Yeah, pretty much. Because people don't realize what God really is. God is just I am consciousness. It can do whatever it wants. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to evolve things. But, a lot of people aren't going to want me saying that. I know. No, God is good, and he just sits there and waits for us to come back to him. Oh, sure, you can believe whatever you want, because that's how brilliant we are as consciousness. Is it just, whatever. It could just be whatever. We create everything. Reality doesn't care what you believe. It just is. If you believe God is good, then God is good. If you believe God is crappy, God is crappy, because you're going to separate yourself from that I am consciousness, you see. But yeah, I do believe, or belief is, an anchor. I know. Say that I know. That helps. And don't say that I don't know, because that limits you, right? Say that I know that God is good, and so therefore he is. But if you say, oh, I know that God is evil, well, then he's evil to you. That doesn't necessarily he's evil, period, right? It just means he's evil to you, because you won't accept him. That makes sense. In other words, every time you do that, you're just sealing yourself off and going astray. And that's why you got miserable emotions, because you're just sealing yourself off from that I am consciousness, that essence, that source. I mean, energy, just everything just comes from just I am. I just exist. You're aware of your existence, then you do exist. And I say, why not just be love instead of hate and misery? Because then you just bring it on yourself, and the wrath of God, the anger of God. I think it's more like you're just making yourself angry because you won't accept the simple I am consciousness, which is what God is. God is just I am. It's not good, it's not evil, just I am. Whatever. And you take yourself away from that. You take yourself away from that when you can't accept it. That's what I'm trying to say. So in other words, God just is I am consciousness and creates everything, because we're all parts of that. We all exist on that. When we evolve, it evolves. And I say open your arms up and just be acceptance of your I am consciousness, and then God will love you and you will love God. Otherwise, you're going to just seal yourself off, and God, basically, it's not really God being angry, it's you being angry, and you're just going to piss yourself off. You're not going to piss God off. God doesn't give a fuck. It's just like nature. God doesn't give a fuck. I mean, if you love him or not, he's just going to sit there and say, like, when the hell are you ever going to love me? It's like I am consciousness. Why won't you just love me? You can't, without messing with free will. Free will and consciousness is the same. So just, I'll leave you with that thought in this Black Hole Random Rant. As I always say, I will see you guys again when the time is right. I love you all. Like, share, subscribe. Black Hole over and out, and bye-bye for now.